full that length was. And that's experience for you. He knew the ball is going to swing from over the wicket. Yeah. What I see is the color. The color is a little whiter today. Normally, if it's a slightly darker, that means it's got some moisture in it. But not as much moisture because he's had a break yesterday. He's given it a good roll. He's repaired all the foot marks that were developing. So he's had work to do, the groundsman. But today should be a good batting day, Mikhail, because there's not much moisture in it. And once the swing goes down, ball should come onto the bat.
This one almost carrying as well. Tentative and anxious moments here for Giraya, who's not had the best of tournaments so far. He's been persisted with. I'm not quite sure if that was a confident looking hit. Just in two minds.
He's still sitting back with his weight. He's not coming forward. Sohail Tanvir is not going to bowl short. He's going to pitch it up because he's giving time for the ball to swing. Ashutosh Giraya is sitting back a little bit with his weight. Do well to come forward, look to get forward. Last ball has been a terrific over. Can he finish it off with a maiden?
Yeah, they'll steal a quick single, tucks it towards mid-wicket. Off the mark are the Lions and Giraya, and he'll retain strike as well. It's one for no loss.
Watch NPL on the go on Ncell app, unlimited YouTube and other NPL packs. Download Ncell app now or dial *123*9#.
DHI Happier Home. Today sahi.
Legends rise through greatness and lead with their actions. From a timeless legacy to inspiring a nation, legends choose the ball. Drive like a legend. Drive the ball.
Arki coming in place of Deepak Bora. One change there for Lumbini Lions. Unmukh Chand in place of Ben Cutting. Yeah, but take a look at Rhinos. That good win they had against the Sudur Paschim Royals. Everyone were amongst wickets. Rijan, Amar Rautela, Yan Nicol, Lofty Eaton. Kushal Malla was spectacular with the ball. And you have Luke Benkenstein coming back into the scheme of things. Ravi Bopara, Mr. Dependable in the middle. This is a good side, number 3 in the points table. And they'll want to believe they can go the distance as well and make it to the top 4. Yeah, it's going to be left arm pace from the other end as well. Another impressive bowler in this season's NPL, Rijan Dakala, best of 3 for 10. Economy little over 7. Through him! Knocks him over. What a start for Rijan Dakal. And Ashutosh Giraya's poor run continues in NPL Season 1.
He's grown under the shadows of Sohail Tanvir, hasn't he, Rijan Dakal? A bit of movement in between bat and pad. Went through with the shot slightly early, Giraya. Top of leg, he's hit. Lovely start for Rijan Dakal, who's growing every day by the minute. Ashutosh Giraya, not a very happy day for him. 1 of 7 balls and it's 1 for 1.
Yeah, another good start here for the Rhinos. Good toss to win. They get a wicket in the second over. And it's Unmukh Chand. Missed out in the last game. Has been brought back into the scheme of things. Best of 125 in his T20 career. 750s, 300s. He's a quality batter and a firecracker one as well. He wanted to set off for that single sent back by Arjun. Yeah, but Rijan has been impressive. He's having a good tournament, Shri.
He's grown so much under the wings of Sohail Tanvir. He's improved every time he's bowled. Yeah, that's one, a bit of snip back. Giraya a bit early into the shot. Pat and pad gap. And Rijan Dakal hits top of leg. He's a good young bowler, Rijan Dakal. And this tournament has provided him so much learning. Big day for Unmukh Chand, I must say. Mikhail is a very good player. He's had IPL experience, is now moved to the USA.
That's again through him. Rijal Brothers is dishing out beauties this morning. And he sends back Unmukh Chand for a blob. This is a very fine piece of swing bowling in the middle. And what a start for the Rhinos.
This is another beauty. Swung back and swung back very late. That was what has got Unmukh Chand here. Look how late it swings back. You can't get a better delivery. Facing your second ball, he's hit top of leg again. He's making that a habit. Rijal Brothers, you beauty. Yeah, that's 2 down. Unmukh Chand has to go 0 today. Not his day. 1 for 2 the Lions.
Well, this Tuesday morning certainly now belongs to Rijal Brothers, as Rohit Paudel walks out at a time with his team in dire straits. He's had a great tournament, the leading run scorer so far, a best of 95, strike rate of close to 140. But his team, he's in trouble. Yeah, that one came in as well. He's looked so good with that delivery coming into the right-handed batter. Rijal Brothers, what a morning he's having.
I think the key to that delivery is how late it swung in.
Yeah, we have Ravi Bopara mic'd up with us. Ravi, good morning. Mikhail here. Yeah, what a start. I'm sure you must be delighted with the way things have panned out so far.
Yes, it's been a great start. I mean, I think it's really useful that you can win the toss in the morning, because in these conditions, cold, it's a little bit wet, the ball seems to swing around early in the morning.
Nicely bowled, yeah. We talk about Sohail Tanvir at one end making an impact. How much has this youngster Rijal Brothers impressed you, Ravi?
He's been brilliant. He's always attacking the stumps. I mean, he's quite short, so he's always hitting the stumps. Whereas Sohail Tanvir can be a little bit different because he's a bit taller, more likely to get more nicks behind. So it's a good pair. It's a good match.
That's wonderful to hear. Speaking to Umesh Patwal sometime back in the morning, and he did mention about your impact in the dugout, and having you as a personality is one of the biggest things that Chitwan Rhinos have gained. How's it been for you, Ravi?
It's been a great experience so far. Hey! No! It's too close. It's too close. You can come in if the catch comes. You can come in. Don't worry. That's too close.
Pond Super Light Gel with hyaluronic acid. 200% instant hydration. Miracles happen.
आफ्ना हरेक चिन्ताहरू अब हामीलाई छोडिदिनुस्। तपाईको भोलिको भरपर्दो साथी सानीमा रिलायन्स लाइफ इन्स्योरेन्स खुलेर जियौं।
I dare to overcome every hurdle and shine like a beacon. Presidential Graduate School, where every step leads to a new adventure.
यति कार्पेट किन्दा कार्पेटको पछाडि यतिको लोगो हेर्न नबिर्सिनु होला। यति कार्पेट, कार्पेटको शहंशाह।
विश्वसनीय।
Yeah, we did hear Brad Hodge sometime back state that Dipendra Singh Airi is very much like a Glenn Maxey, fast hands.
Yeah.
He's something very special about him. Your thoughts on the current Nepal cricketers, local cricketers that you've spotted?
Well, I can only speak for the guys in my team, because they're the ones I'm seeing day in, day out. You know, Mala's been great with the ball. He's probably the one spinner who's worked out the conditions very well, better than most. He's quite clever in that sense. The fact that he bats left-handed, I think there's an advantage if you bat left-handed in these conditions. with the amount of left-arm spin that's been operating in the competition, that if you're a left-hand batsman, you've got a little bit more of an advantage. So Mullers, I feel like he's very well suited to the cricket here, which is why he's been performing so well. And then Rijal has really impressed me with the ball. You know, the ability to swing it both ways, always attacking the stumps, a lot of fire as well. So it's been great.
Ravi, Sriram here, good morning. How are you doing?
Good morning. I'm good, thank you.
Yeah, you played so many leagues around the world. I've seen you in the IPL as well. So as a mentor, what has been your message? Ravi with inaction straight away. Yeah.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Yeah, no, you've been all over the world playing so many leagues. I've seen you in the IPL as well. So what has been your message to the younger players as a mentor?
Well, look, my message has been to the players mainly because what I find is at the start of the game, everyone's a bit erratic. Everyone's very excited and a bit erratic. And there needs to be an air of calmness when you're playing cricket. You know, you got to be a little bit cold at times.
Nicely done, Ravi. That was quick on the stumps. Beautifully done. You're just setting up the pace in the middle as well and raising the bar as always, Ravi. Wonderful to watch you in the field.
Yeah, well, I'm just carrying an injury on my finger at the moment, so I'm a little bit nervous when the ball's coming hard and flat.
Fairly understandable. Ravi, professional cricket debut for Essex in 2002 is 2024, and Ravi Bopara is the leading run scorer for the Chitwan Rhinos at the moment.
Yeah, it's going well, but there's a long way to go in this competition. Only the first 4 games. You know, there's a playoff stages as well that we got to get to and perform in that situation as well. Oh, bowled.
Yeah, you said it for me there. Bowled. Yeah, 478 matches, 9,486 runs in T20 cricket, Ravi. You've been an absolute inspiration. A message to all the youngsters tuning in right now and the future of Nepal cricket.
The message. Sorry? Yeah, I think it's the last question. Yeah. Umpire's asking me if I want to remove the mic. Right. Look, my message is just always work hard, you know, work hard, play a lot of cricket because you only learn when you're playing cricket. Playing as many matches as possible.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Ravi. It was wonderful having you on the mic. Appreciate your time. Good luck in this game as well.
Thanks.
Done with over number 3. Another wonderful over. 3 runs coming off it. It's 5 for 2.
विश्वसनीय अनि वित्तीय सेवाको अर्को परिभाषा रिलायन्स फाइनान्स लिमिटेड
Neoco solar water heaters, water purifiers, chimneys, the gas hobs ले बुझेको छ your way of quality living.
तपाईको असली एनर्जी Red Bull असली नै रोजौं.
Can't wait, won't wait. Sunfeast Dark Fantasy.
Having a dream start in this spell of his and work to do for South and Bordell. That's been the story for the Lions. They've batted first, they've chased, nothing has worked for them, Sri. Oh, the Gaida and the snowy leopard. Wow, what a picture. Frame this, ladies and gentlemen. This is the flavor of NPL Season 1. It's going to be Rijan who'll continue.
Tell you what, Mikhail, the sunglasses have also been a flavor of this tournament. People have turned up with unbelievable sunglasses. It's been so stylish and adds to just the natural beauty of the faces as well.
Yeah, I like your eye for detail over there, Shri. Yeah, but did you go shopping then? Finding some? Break day yesterday?
Yeah, break day. Just had a wander around Tamil. Yeah, I didn't shop much, but yeah, it's a great place to go and walk. Coffee is amazing.
Yeah, it's an amazing place. And the passion, the acceptance for the sport, the warmth, the generosity, never ceases to amaze me. There's two on-field umpires today. Himal Rajgiri, he's at the bowler's end. Yeah, they've been wonderful as well. They've had a great tournament so far. It's so important everybody has a good outing in the middle. And Mr. Buddhi Pradhan, always smiling. I do meet him for breakfast and for dinner, and we always share pleasantries.
Yeah, they've been terrific, the umpires. The standard of umpiring has been very good, I must say. And they've become now familiar faces.
Yeah, you got to do something different if you got to turn things around. Trying to put the pressure back on the bowling side, Paudel.
They've complemented each other so well, Sohail Tanvir and Rijan Dakal, TV umpire Durganath Subedi, another great man. Had a very good tournament, Durganath Subedi. Very experienced as well. Yeah, they've complemented each other so well, and Ravi Bopara sort of summarized it. Tall release for Sohail Tanvir, moves the ball away from the right-hander. Dakal shorter, so a lower release, skids onto the bat, can move the ball in. Yeah, but they complement each other so well. Yeah, that's the late swing in as well. Rohit Paudel up to the task. He's been a terrific player. Rajan Dakal. Superb bowling today. Swung the ball late. Both hitting top of leg. Look at that. Oh, completely flummoxed Unmukh Chand. He had a few LBs the other day swinging it back, but this time he hits the bullseye. Rijan Dakal. But Rohit Paudel, must speak about him. 180 plus runs in the tournament and the highest run getter of the tournament, and you often don't have the highest run getter going winless. That's how much he's had to do for his team. Yeah, he'll be wondering what more should I do.
Yeah, that's what team sport is all about. You really cannot depend on individual brilliance. Yes, you can have that freak outing, but otherwise everybody needs to come together. I spoke about sunglasses, and I'll tell you what, each time I'm going to see sunglasses, Shri, I'm going to remember you now.
This tournament's going to go for another 10-12 days. You're just going to see more and more stylish sunglasses along with the pretty faces.
Well, the support staff as well, wearing some very smart coolers in the middle. I talk about coolers, very cold this morning. Thank God I'm in my jacket.
As the action heats up, the temperature is going to drop. Yeah, the winter's setting in and it's so beautiful. Once the sun comes out, it's so pleasant to play, but it just gets very chilly in the mornings and nights, I must tell.
He's been quick, he's been hostile, and he's done the job for the captain. Just the 3 runs. It's been a very tight first 4 overs. 8 for 2.
विदेश घुमघामको फन एनसेल रोमिङले थप्छ छन् बेस्ट रोमिङ प्याक्स रु 100 देखि सुरु डाउनलोड एनसेल एप नाउ or dial *123#.
सुजल डेरीको उत्कृष्ट उत्पादन डिलाइट डेयरी व्हाइटनरले अब हरेक दिन डिलाइटफुल.
DHI happier home. Today's hey.
That would have really hurt them. That's because they were very much in the driver's seat and they snatched defeat from the jaws of victory. Against the Chitwan Rhinos today as well, they're on the back foot, losing 2 wickets in the first 4 overs. Yeah, he gets some bat on it. I'm not too sure if it's got enough legs. The fielders will have to come around it. 2 more runs here.
There was no fine leg. That's what sort of prompted that shot from Paudel. Sohail Tanvir bowling his 3rd over in power play, which is a good move, according to me. Yeah, there was no fine leg. Got bat on it, but not enough to take it to the boundary. The short 3rd man could run around and cut that off. Yeah, the Lions are playing every day. That's what, like, they've not had a break. The break day was yesterday, but they again turned up today for their 5th game, and they play again tomorrow. So, whoever has put the schedule, they started the tournament late. They started only on the 3rd of December. But since they play every day, it's never easy when you're not winning. Paudel's got a task cut out because he's not only had to score the runs but he's also had to inspire his men. Yeah, the loss the other day would have hurt him. They had no right to lose that game. Podell's been good. 46, 95, 35, 7 not out today. Just missed out against the Royals.
Nicely bowled, just keeping it back of the length, outside of his range, giving the charge. 2 slips still in place. And this is what a confident team will do, Shri. When things are going your way, your bowler responding, you'd want to attack. Great captaincy by Kushal.
He's kept Sohail Tanvir on. He usually takes him off after 2 overs. Podell doing everything he can to score. But Sohail Tanvir is so good. And the conditions are also helping him. It's not been easy for the batter. He's just got to get through this over, Podell, and then the runs will come. He's just got to keep believing. Sohail Tanvir is too clever and too experienced. Yeah, good bowling again. Well played. Tucks it to the leg side.
Shireen, almost at the halfway stage now. Well and truly rather into the halfway stage. It's all about making it to the top 4. That's why Chitwan Rhinos need to keep this game in mind as an opportunity, because they're playing against a side that has not beaten any team before. They're wounded, they're struggling. And Rhinos, after beating Sudur Paschim Royals in the last game, should believe now they have the momentum to beat any team in the side, because they beat one of the most formidable sides in this competition so far.
They'll be full of confidence, no doubt. But I'm just supporting the Lions here. I want the tournament to open up. I want the Lions to be on the board.
That's a very good strike. Very good use of his feet. Breaks the shackles. Arjun Saud, much needed for. And the first boundary as well for the Lumbini Lions coming in the 5th over.
Yeah, Super 4 powered by Ensal. They'll be very happy with it. It's taken a while to get that first boundary. 28 balls it has taken. But Arjun Saud, he just breaks the shackles. Uses his feet. Gives himself a bit of room. And hits it wide mid-off. Yeah, good shot. Sohail Tanvir will come back with a response. So just be aware, Arjun Saud. 16 for 2. It's been tough for the batters. Hasn't been easy. New ball bowler so good for the Rhinos. Yeah, good delivery again. Squared him up. Round the wicket angle when the ball just trails away as well. Makes it that much more difficult. Yeah, just stops on the surface as well, squares him up. 2 different left-armers we've seen. Tanvir, tall release, predominantly swings the ball away from the right-hander, gets a bit of bounce. Whereas Rajan Dikal, shorter in stature, slower release, gets the ball into the right-hander. So 2 completely different bowlers, even if they bowl left-arm. See how wide of the crease he'll get from round the wicket. He bowled a back foot no ball. That's how wide of the crease he gets, Sohail Tanvir.
Pulls it. That's a very good looking hit. And that's gone the distance. Arjun Saud has played a very fine hit to the mid-wicket fence. And that's the Siddharth Bang maximum. So far it's been a high 5 for the Rhinos. It's 22 for 2.
Can't wait, won't wait. Sunfeast Dark Fantasy.
Himstar for a complete home.
Neoco solar water heaters, water purifiers, chimneys, the gas hobs se buzegusa. Your way of quality living.
DHI Happier Home. Today's hai.
NPL. And once again, it's basically all on the shoulders of the skipper, Rohit Paudel. He's led wonderfully well, he's played beautifully with the bat, and he's actually bowled pretty well too, but his teammates just haven't really stood up for him. Coldest morning of the tournament by a distance, as one captain will bring himself on. Kushal Malla, look at that economy rate in this tournament, so good. alongside Mohammed Mohsen, one of the most economical bowlers. Look at the pace at which he's bowling as I say a warm good morning to try and warm her up to Manali Patel.
Good morning, Lenny. Slow turn. Things are going to be a bit tougher for the Lions. Heaved, trying to sweep again. He is quite effective at that shot. And this was the last delivery of the last over, taking Sohail Tanveer on. And he put it all the way into the crowd.
So important that Arjun Saud gets runs. He hasn't had a good tournament. Not many of the Lions batters have, apart from Powdell and maybe Tom Moores as well. I think he owes his captain runs. He also, on a personal level, he needs runs to show why he should remain in and around the international setup. Was in both tours, remember. Keeper batter spot is a competitive one. Really good sweep. He's an excellent sweeper and he plays 3 or 4 different styles of it. This time comes right across, gets it behind square, gets the gap and gets 4.
And captain continuing to lead from the top as he picks up another boundary. He did place it very well as well. And with that boundary, it's 4 education kits for school kids. And that's for every 4 that's scored. Powered by the Ensel Foundation. They're donating school kits all around the schools, and that's a great initiative to see the development of cricket at the local level, grassroots level. Rohit Paudel, I mean, he's tried to score in every single game. A bit unlucky in the last one.
Oh, that's very friendly, isn't it? Tossed up teasingly, and oh, well held in the crowd, sir. Won't be a 25,000 rupee winner as he's one of our ground staff, but that's how you do it, fans. That's how you hold on. And a special moment for that youngster, Siddhartha Bank 6.
Through the offside this time and frees those arms. Not an easy shot to play on the offside. And well held indeed. It's unfortunate he doesn't get the 25,000 rupees. It was a good catch.
Yeah, that's just to clarify that if you or I took one, we wouldn't get it either if we're out there. 6 overs bowled. It is 33 for 2.
I dare to overcome every hurdle and shine like a beacon. Presidential Graduate School, where every step leads to a new adventure.
तर यो जिद्दी दाग यो निकाल्न इजी छ सर्फ एक्सेल इजी वाश यसको 10 हातको शक्ति छ यस्तो जसले जिद्दी दाग निकाल्न गर्छ इजी सर्फ एक्सेल इजी वाश
DHI Happier Home छुट्टै छ है
जनताको विश्वास जित्न सफल उत्कृष्ट डाक्टरहरू अत्याधुनिक प्रविधि हेलिप्याड सहितको अन्तर्राष्ट्रिय स्तरको स्वास्थ्य सेवा Hams Hospital.
Himstar for a complete home.
5 fielders outside the 30-yard circle, and it's going to be more left arm spin. We've seen so much of it, haven't we, in this competition? Seen very little domestic wrist spin, sadly, outside of obviously Sandeep Lamachani. Just 2 overs, I think, for Tul Bahadur Thapa. And then Mausam Dakal played the 1 game, but he was left out. To see some more local wrist spinners get some opportunity. But it's difficult when the left arm spin is so dominant. So there is a prize from Kalti if you take a crowd catch up on the other side of the fence of 25,000 rupees. One of our curation team showing us how it's done.
He's a happy man. Just needs to turn and face the camera. Enjoy the limelight. There it is.
He's looking at the big screen. That's just bounced a little. Saud does well. 200 runs, the first to break that landmark with that previous single in the last over. He's the only one to get past that. Can you remember a tournament where one player has been so dominant, Manali, whilst the team continues to lose all their games? It's quite remarkable, isn't it?
It's quite unfortunate, actually, isn't it? The captain's leading from the front, 202 runs with that one. And he's tried to perform in almost every single game. He's now bowling as well, picking up wickets with the ball. But the rest of the team just hasn't shown up. He did say they all went to the movies yesterday, just try and get their minds off of cricket as they steal another single here. 2 runs picked up.
Yeah, and I think sometimes that's the best thing to do. Just get away from cricket. There's no point, particularly with the schedule they have. I think it's 6 games in 8 days, if I remember correctly. Just get away from the game. Going to another training session is not going to help you. Get away, clear the mind, and come back afresh. Taken. Arjun Saud. He's done all the hard work, and now he's just giving it away. Kushal Malla takes the catch. And that paints the picture there. The Lions have lost their 3rd.
Troubles continue for the Lumbini Lions. And this time, just reaching for the ball, nowhere close to it. An easy catch to Kushal Malla at extra cover. Yeah, disappointed. He should be. He's put in the hard yards. Faced all the tougher deliveries. 15 off 12 for him today. The Lions 38 for 3.
Left arm spin to win in Nepal. It's always the way. Their accuracy and their penetration in terms of their wicket taking has been quite remarkable throughout this tournament. Tom Moore is going to be, who's been 2nd best for the Lions in terms of run scorers. Does have that advantage of the ball turning into him, and we have seen him occasionally take on the left arm spinners with really good reward.
One more, left arm over.
It's 1 ball to come. It is chilly, isn't it? Definitely the coldest morning of the tournament. Believe it's going to heat up in the coming days.
Yeah, chilly's an understatement this morning. Absolutely freezing. Worked into the leg side. He will get off the mark. Came in this morning to the ground and you just feel it. 7 overs gone, 39 for 3.
Neoco solar water heaters, water purifiers, chimneys, the gas hobs le buzeko cha. Your way of quality living.
तर यो जित्ती दाग यो निकाल्न इजी छ सर्फ एक्सेल इजी वाश यसको 10 हातको शक्ति छ यस्तो जसले जित्ती दाग निकाल्न गर्छ इजी सर्फ एक्सेल इजी वाश
बैंकिङ सेक्टरमा पहिलो पटक सिद्धार्थ बैंकले ल्याएको छ सिद्धार्थ रिवार्ड्स यसमा पोइन्ट छ सिद्धार्थ बैंक सम्बन्ध सधैँभरिलाई
Can't wait, won't wait. Sunfee Stock Fantasy.
When we arrived about an hour and a half ago, it does warm up. So it's 11 degrees currently, just after 9:30 a.m. local time. As Kushal Malla comes back into the attack, has Moores given a catching opportunity? Yes, he has, but it goes down. Not easy at all. Rijan Dakal out there. He would have had Jan Nicol-Lofty-Eaton in his eye line. That was a very difficult chance. What a big moment in the game.
This one miles up in the air. He had to cover some distance, and it would have been a fantastic catch had he held on. You got to give him some credit for the effort in the deep. Quite nearly 4 wickets down the Lions had that catch been held.
Again goes to the sweep. Real chance taken by Moores. And the reason he's targeting that side, it's the shorter side today, isn't it? Ball turning into him. You can understand why he played the shot, but just his second ball.
They're not too far away from the halfway point, just 41 runs on the board, going at under 6 runs and over. Didn't make good use of the power play. He's going to get some runs for this. Well bowled, takes an edge. And they'll get 2 runs for it. And great to see that they're always looking for the additional run they can squeeze in. They run well between the wickets, these two.
Yeah, one more look at the drop here. I just wonder, could Jan-Nicol Lofty-Eaton maybe have come a little out of his way, because that will have concerned Dakal. Down the ground, into the leg side. The shorter side gets more than enough. Over the head of Jan-Nicol Lofty-Eaton. No one's really got a hold of Mala in this competition. The Lions are targeting the captain of the Rhinos.
Great stuff this from Tom Moores, taking it on the charge, coming down the track. Takes the spin out of the equation as well. Gets some good distance on it.
Really going after Mala. Has this carried? Oh, this could be quite remarkable. It's Jan-Nicol Lofty-Eaton, the Namibian, a 31-ball century on this ground earlier in the year at T20I, and now a catch for the ages. What a grab!
Well, Tom Moores, he just started to open up those shoulders, and this time he thought he might have had enough. Excellent catch in the deep. Coming forward, never easy to judge those. An absolute elation for the skipper, Kushal Malla. Tom Moores, he's got to go back. 10 off 5 today, the Lumbini Lions, 49 for 4.
Kushal Malla roars back. We've all been so impressed with his captaincy. Now the Canadian to the crease, Advin Safar. Handy batter, but I wonder, is he a place or two high at number 6? More of a 7 or an 8 for me. Leg slip into place now as well, inventive captaincy. We'll come back and have a look at that catch in the next over again, because it was sensational from Jan-Nicol Lofty-Eaton. The 50's up, 50 for 4.
Welcome to IME Pay Wallet. IME Pay bhai chahiyo ke cha sabai set.
Watch NPL on the go on Ncell app, unlimited YouTube and other NPL packs. Download Ncell app now or dial *123*9#.
Being honest, Manali Patel, they're staring down the barrel of potentially another defeat.
Yeah, unfortunately, things just haven't gone their way. 191 they put on in the one game, and that was successfully chased. 170 another game. That one was also losing cost. The last one, 133, they were chasing a small total. And this was the last wicket. Tom Moores trying to go and find the boundary again after a 6th the ball before, and a really good catch in the deep. It looks like it was fantastically well judged. Gets the fingers under it as well.
Millimeters off the turf, wasn't it? Literally. Hard to explain how good a catch that is, because it was coming at him very flat. In fact, many fielders I don't think would have even gone for that. He's just a really good utility cricketer. Jan-Nicol Lofty-Eaton. I like his leg breaks. They're hustling and bustling. He got the big wicket, didn't he, of Dipendra Singh Airi 2 days ago. We all know the power he has with his batting. half an appeal. I think the noise is the bat hitting the ground. No interest from Buddy Pradhan. And he's a fine fielder. That's one of the catches of the tournament for me.
Great bowling, Ranjita! Go, 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 go.
Saad bin Zafar, given a promotion in the batting lineup in the previous game as well. It didn't work out today. He's got to try and find some runs for his side. We've got a long way to go in terms of overs. Running out of wickets.
Sorry,
9 overs in the books. Lions 52 for 4.
सुजल डेरीको उत्कृष्ट उत्पादन डिलाइट डेयरी व्हाइटनरले अब हरेक दिन डिलाइटफुल।
तपाईको असली एनर्जी रेड बुल असली नै रोजौं।
Excuse me, the Lions are over the line against the Bolts. Then the table would have a very different look to it, and the Lions may well have been thinking about making it 2 wins in 48 hours, but instead they're right up against it.
Watch it, look!
It's hard to call out Sundeep Jora because he was the one who hit the 6 and hit a boundary to kind of get them in with a chance of pulling off the chase, having had a wobble after the dismissal of Powdell and Tom Moores. But do you think he'll look back on that delivery from Harsh Thacker and say, God, I should have just hit it along the ground, guaranteed the super over, and maybe had a chance of running back for 2, getting the victory?
There's a fine line between dwelling on things as a player and moving on and focusing on what's coming up next. Because chewing himself up on that isn't going to change the outcome. Got to learn to move forward. He's going to try and figure out how to hold his nerve in those situations, because that's what it comes down to. Tight situations, how do you hold your nerve to execute to the best of your abilities?
Devastated, wasn't he? Really was. Just another note on Saad bin Safar, obviously Canadian yourself, but do you think he's up a bit high in the order? In international cricket, T20Is, he averages 8 at 5 and 9 at 6, but down at 7 he averages 30, and remarkably at number 8, where he usually bats, he actually averages 81 at a strike rate of 150. Is he better in that kind of finishing role for Canada than up the order here? Would you rather have seen Jora come in?
Typically he plays the role of a finisher when he's playing for Canada, when he's playing in Canada as well. But at this point for the Lumbini Lions, the batting lineup struggles so much. They want to try and find runs wherever they can. Zafar did have that one really good innings where he took the game away from Nepal and Canada. So we know that he can still strike a ball. We know he still has the ability to bat well. It's just a matter of whether he can execute.
Yeah, that was a rapid, I think 36 not out in King City, a game that Nepal looked destined to win, but Saad bin Safar turned it. I just think he's a little bit too high in the order. And just on cue, oh dear! I think Sohail Tanvir has completely lost it. And now a run-out chance as well. Well, we've seen one of the best catches of the tournament. We've probably just seen the worst drop of the tournament. It'll get us to the halfway stage of the first innings. Time for a drinks break. It should be 57 for 5. It's not. It's 57 for 4.
Legends rise through greatness and lead with their actions. From a timeless legacy to inspiring a nation, legends choose the ball. Drive like a legend. Drive the ball.
Watch NPL on the go on Ncell app, unlimited YouTube and other NPL packs. Download Ncell app now or dial *123*9#.
Phone
Sun Super Light Gel with hyaluronic acid. 200% instant hydration. Miracles happen.
Linto Fresh. Freshness that bonds.
Himstar for a complete home.
Neoco solar water heaters, water purifiers, chimneys, the gas hobs le buzeko cha. Your way of quality living.
Himstar for a complete home.
सुजल डेरीको उत्कृष्ट उत्पादन डिलाइट डेयरी व्हाइटनरले अब हरेक दिन डिलाइटफुल.
DHI happier home. Today's hey.
Legends rise through greatness and lead with their actions. From a timeless legacy to inspiring a nation, legends choose the ball. Drive like a legend. Drive the ball.
Stopping on the wicket a little bit. Kushal Malla into the act. That was a big wicket, Tom Morse. A lot was expected. Terrific catch from Jan Nicol Lofty-Eaton, but yeah, I think he could have given himself a little more time, Tom Morse, because he's got a big role to play and he's been one of the best batters and they needed him to stand up today if they are to get a big score. Vivek Yadav and Sandeep Johra can bat. Vivek Yadav in good form as well. Yeah, but Tom Morse was a big wicket.
Took a great catch, Jan Nicol Lofty-Eaton. Now he's into the attack with his leg spinners. Real competitor, the man from Namibia, and arguably against one of the great competitors of Nepal cricket in Rohit Paudel. Just got a little bit of a glove on that.
Rohit Paudel passed 200 runs in the tournament, but still can't find a win for the Lions as captain. Yeah, he's been good. Jan Nicol Lofty-Eaton got important wickets from time to time. Got Dipendra Singh Airi in the last game that the Rhinos beat the Royals.
Is there a bigger wicket than that? I think everyone's feeling a little bit sorry for Rohit Paudel at the moment because he's played so beautifully throughout the tournament. And you say they haven't registered a win, but there's been very little support. Tom Morse and him have really been the only two. Vivek Yadav has offered at the back end. He can hit the ball pretty sweet.
Haven't had good starts at all. They've had different opening combinations. They've tried Unmukh Chand, they've tried Garaya, they've tried Arjun Saud, but the top three hasn't got them runs. Like every time Rohit Paudel has to walk in facing the new ball.
Well, just before the timeout, the Lions will be counting their lucky stars because this should have been out.
Oh, Sohail Tanvir probably didn't pick it in the background, but they don't come easier than that.
I just wonder whether there was a little bit of sun in his eye, because this time of the morning the sun is really pretty low. 11 gone, 62 for 4.
Tapayko Asli Energy Red Bull Asli Nerozo.
DHI happier home. Today's hey.
I dare to overcome every hurdle and shine like a beacon. Presidential Graduate School, where every step leads to a new adventure.
म्याचको मिठो साथी रिजाल्स नमकीन जति खाए पनि खाउ खाउ लाग्ने
म त निर्धक्क छु प्रभु इन्स्योरेन्स छ साथ अनि
तपाईको
Prabhu Insurance.
He is wearing the sunglasses, but he doesn't even lay a glove on it.
Lost it in the background for sure. Either the sun or just it's a bit hazy morning as well. He just says it's definitely the sun.
So he's got the sunglasses on, maybe a cap as well would be of assistance. Just the peak of the hat might help. Another change in the attack as Nar comes in.
Vishal, 10 seconds left, 10 seconds left.
Sarki. Just medium pace. It's first match in Nepal Premier League. Crowd steadily coming in. Early this morning it was freezing out there, Shri. I was out there with Andrew Leonard and I've enjoyed the mornings. I've thought they were crisp, but this morning I tell you what, my fingertips were starting to feel it. So I'm sure that as it heats up, so the spectators will arrive.
Surely it will be a full house as the day goes on. The mornings and the evenings are very chill, and once the sun comes out it's very pleasant. 21 balls since the last boundary.
Just wondering whether this will suit them a little better. Ball coming onto the bat. Kushal Mala, you do a lot of coaching in the spin department. He bowls the ball very, very slowly, doesn't he?
Barely reaches the keeper, just floats it out innocuously, but he's been very clever. He's changed his trajectory, he's changed his pace ever so slightly. Not that he's gone quick at all, but he's got a bit of help from the surface as well. No one's looked to hit him straight. That's what baffles me. Just use your fate, put the pressure back on him.
Tom Moores did come down the wicket to him and hit him over long on for a mighty six, and then all of a sudden got on bended knee and holed out. This is the LBW shout. That's hit him well outside off stump. And often when someone's bowling the ball slowly, it's difficult to play those cross bat shots.
Definitely, but once you use your feet, then you put the pressure back on him, and then he drops short, and then you can sit back. But nobody's been really proactive against him, but he's been very clever with the ball. He's assessed conditions really well. He's been very good. Nar Sarki started off well. He's got a back of the hand slower ball, which we saw the last delivery. That's so innocuously bowled. Tom Moore's going across the line. He hit that six over long on, but a terrific catch from Jan Nicol Lofty Eaton. Kushal Malla, very clever, knows these conditions so well. Must have played here lots of times. He knows the wicket like the back of his palm.
Bowled.
Nar Sarki has been good. Works up decent pace, good strong action. Can bowl the back of the hand slower ball as he's already shown us. He's playing in place of Deepak Bohra. It's been a good addition. Been some good additions of late in the competition. Nar Sarki is one.
6 bowlers used. No Benkenstein yet. His leg spinners. Looks a good player, the captain. End of the 12th. 67 for 4.
Legends rise through greatness and lead with their actions. From a timeless legacy to inspiring a nation, legends choose the ball. Drive like a legend. Drive the ball.
म त पैसा लिन्छु आइमी पेमा चाहियो के र खर्च गर्न सजिलो कार्डबाटै किन्छु म लिन्छु म ब्याज पनि पाइन्छ हो विदेशबाट आएको रकम Welcome to IME Pay Wallet. IME Pay भए चाहियो के छ सबै सेट.
Neoco solar water heaters, water purifiers, chimneys, the gas hobs le buzeko cha. Your way of quality living.
Well short of where they need to be. Podell's going to have to play well, and so is the middle to late order. Oh yes, there we go.
That's the Rohit Paudel special. Started the over so very well, put the pressure straight back on Lofty Eaton. Watch that for a shot. Picked up length, swung across the line, got a good meter for, oh, and every crowd catch gives you 25,000 rupees. That's put down.
Great one, Lovely. Good change.
Got to play his part as well here, Zafar. He's found a gap between mid-wicket. That's brilliantly done. Ravi Bapara in the deep. Excuse me. He moved like Ravi Bapara.
Rautela. He did move like Ravi Bapara, I must admit. But moved very well. Yeah.
He stands like Ravi Bapara. Mind you, I haven't called Luke Benkenstein Dale yet.
Good piece of fielding.
Clever. Clever. Big over here for the Lions.
Yeah, that's good batting. Not the best of deliveries from Lofty Eaton, but he knew exactly where the field was. Zafar got it fine of the man at 45. This is a good over. 13 runs coming of the first 4 balls, and they needed that change in momentum.
Not a convincing appeal. I didn't think that Lofty Eaton believed in that appeal either. More runs. Big, big over.
The runs given was bat. Zafar was showing it to the umpire as well. Yeah, they needed this over, didn't they? 17 of the first 5 balls. Lofty Eaton. What's he got? Last ball of the over.
Needed to finish well, did. End of the 13th, 84 for 4.
Banking sector ma पहिलो पटक सिद्धार्थ बैंकले ल्याएको छ सिद्धार्थ रिवार्ड्स यसमा पोइन्ट छ सिद्धार्थ बैंक सम्बन्ध सधैँभरिलाई
तर यो जिद्दी दाग यो निकाल्न इजी छ सर्फ एक्सेल इजी वाश यसको 10 हातको शक्ति छ यस्तो जसले जिद्दी दाग निकाल्न गर्छ इजी सर्फ एक्सेल इजी वाश
Neoco solar water heaters, water purifiers, chimneys, the gas hobs le buzeko cha. Your way of quality living.
DHI Happier Home. Today sa hai.
Doing it better than run a ball. We know that the surface improves as it starts to heat up here at the TU. Oh, wow. What about that? He's taken his time to get himself in, Rohit Paudel, but just of late, we've seen him start to go through the gears.
Yeah, this is terrific batting. Again, first ball of the over they've targeted. And how's that for a shot? That's why they appealed. The umpire thought went over the leg stump.
Don't mind that at all. Don't mind that at all. I don't think it was a wide. Got a long way across. I think it did go over leg stump. It just swung a little bit towards the end. Pace taken off.
Good comeback from Nar Sarki. 4 of the first ball was a terrific shot. Then he's come back well. A dot and a single. 24 runs have come of the last 9 balls. The partnership goes to 40 of 34. Slowly getting a move on. They need 8 runs per over at least from here to get them to 140.
I think it's been a smart innings, a smart partnership actually between these two, because 49 for 4, they really were staring down, getting bundled out for somewhere around 100. Now that platform for the late acceleration is there. Vivek Yadav to come in next, can hit the ball, but you would think that these two would just need to take it a little bit deeper. We've seen Podell now starting to accelerate, but he's a smart player. He will know that he's got to bat a little bit deeper before he can really put the foot down.
Yeah, you mentioned that, Vivek Yadav to come. But one thing you do learn from the last game is not to leave it to anyone else. He had 35 and he had the game by the scruff of the neck. 32 required in 28 balls. But then when he got out, he just committed hirakiri.
Benkenstein in the deep.
Luke or Dale?
I'll tell you now that Dale is his dad, as you know. They stand exactly the same. They walk exactly the same. Granted, his dad bowled some little seamers and was a very fine middle order batter. So Luke's got a long way to go. Oh, captain, that is unbelievable. Unbelievable way to bring up your half century. He's doing it again here for the Lions, is Podell.
सुजल डेरीको उत्कृष्ट उत्पादन डिलाइट डेयरी व्हाइटनरले अब हरेक दिन डिलाइटफुल.
I dare to overcome every hurdle and shine like a beacon. Presidential Graduate School, where every step leads to a new adventure.
Watch NPL on the go on Ncell app, unlimited YouTube and other NPL packs. Download Ncell app now. Or
and the bat's out in front of him.
And we call that the reverse scoop. Probably that was what it is. Look at that. He went for a scoop and then scooped it the other side. It's an unbelievable shot. Nar Sarki was actually up to the task. He got it wider. But Rohit Podell was one step ahead of him. What a 50.
Oh, just out of reach. Naresh, the man at 45. Survives the skip and it brings up the 50 partnership.
Yeah, just a bit lucky there, and you need that. You're playing on a surface like this, and when you're playing such an innings for your team, 51 partnership. Saad bin Zafar has been good, 22 of 17. Powdale outstanding, 51 of 43.
There's all sorts of things happening here. Podell brings up his 50, the partnership 50 comes up, and the Lions have got to 100.
Ranji's been very good. He's been one of the other additions to this team. Podell contributing 29, Zafar 22. Very timely partnership, especially after Tom Morris got out. They needed someone to hold fort with Podell, and Zafar's done really well.
Forced to bring Ranjit back after Lofty Eaton's previous over went for 17. This is Nepal cricket's real strong point. Left arm orthodox. End of the 15th. 101 for 4.
Tapayko, Asli Energy, Red Bull, Asli Nerozo.
Legends rise through greatness and lead with their actions. From a timeless legacy to inspiring a nation, legends choose the ball. Drive like a legend. Drive the ball.
Himstar for a complete home.
Can't wait, won't wait. Sunfeast Dark Fantasy.
So lovely, lovely day for cricket again. It is chilly, there's no doubt about that. And not the largest crowd because of the chill in the air, but it will heat up and we'll get lots of action coming in, absolutely no doubt about that. So going to be a change in bowling. Kushal Malla, the captain, will come in to bowl his final over. Skipper's been really impressive, he really has. Now, we've been loving bringing you these pictures, but as you'll have seen, our team, our commentary team, has been incomplete. We've had 5, but I'd like to introduce you to the Super 6, the former England legend, Darren Gough. Your first time to Nepal, you're so welcome. Great to see you.
Absolute pleasure. I've been really impressed with Nepal. The first time here, and I'm really excited. The people have been lovely and very welcoming.
Now, I think most viewers will know you, Goughy, as they're going to think about the overthrow but not take it. Not just a former player, you've done lots of commentary, also coaching. You've come in fresh from Guyana and joining us for the rest of the tournament.
Yeah, I've been in the GSL, coach of Lahore Qalandars. We did okay. We had a young side, a few overseas players in there. We missed out on the final on run rate, which was quite disappointing because there was good money at stake as well and pride for the Lahore Qalandars. But an exciting tournament.
Pulled away, gets it wide of the man out there and gets it all the way. A bit of a drag down from Kushal Malla. He's been so economical up to today, but the Canadian Saad bin Safar cashes in. That's a great shot.
That's a great shot, and the thing is about Malla, what I've seen already, he likes to bowl it pretty slow, and he sat back, and it's the place to hit it mid-wicket. Great shot for 6, a maximum.
To Siddhartha Bank 6, a great strike from Saad bin Safar. Oh, clever bowling, so slow through the air. Safar could hardly get there. Sohail Tanvir gets the left boot out.
And that's what we were saying there. It's even slower, that one, you see. From what I've seen him, we've already bowls it really, really slow. Makes the batter want to come run down at him. And that one was even slower after getting it for a maximum. Here we go, wide, a little bit of turn and a bottom edge. A little bit of fortune there.
We're just talking about that big tournament of Guyana that you were at. This is a big tournament, isn't it? The inaugural Nepal Premier League.
Absolutely, and so passionate, the fans here. And like I said, walking down the street, in the hotel, everybody wants to talk about cricket. I'm here at the ground, I'm excited. You know, I'm a 50-odd-year-old man, but to be here in Nepal for the first time, it's beautiful.
Tell you who else is excited, all of us, to finally have you here. We've been waiting and waiting for you to arrive, Goughy. We had 5, now we've got 6. We've saved the best till last. Switch hit and gets it just over the head of the fielder. It'll round out the 16th over. It's 116 for 4.
I dare to overcome every hurdle and shine like a beacon. Presidential Graduate School, where every step leads to a new adventure.
Tapaico, Asli Energy, Red Bull, Asli Nerozo.
Neoco solar water heaters, water purifiers, chimneys, the gas hobs le buzeko cha. Your way of quality living.
How good a player is he?
Absolutely, 360 degrees player. He's played a couple of sweeps, a couple of ramps, and in fact a ramp for 6 as well. And he's kept his innings together. Absolutely beautiful shots he's played so far. Really impressed.
Pulled into the deep. Man out there not going to carry. That'll be a single. Okay, let's get down to Mikhail pitch side. See who he's got with him.
Thank you very much, Andrew. I'm with the coach of Lumbini Lions, Nandan Fadnis. A good passage of play for the Lions coach. You'll be mighty pleased, but once again, it's the captain bailing the team out of trouble.
Always. He's done that many a times with the Nepal team. He's done it time and time again with this team. And hopefully he goes all the way today.
Yeah, good 50-plus partnership. Yeah, that's nicely picked up. That's out of here as well. That's into the stands for a 6. That's a wonderful hit, coach. We'll spend some more time here. We'll get some more home runs.
I sure hope so. Because this is what he brings to the team lately, as I've been saying in every interview that I've given or wherever I speak, that he is a great leader Nepal has. He leads from the front. He has great ability, and hopefully he'll see us through today.
Right, coach, how's the tourney been? I know it's not easy to comprehend that in words, but he started off with 190 and that was chased down. It's just one of those campaigns where things are not going as per plan?
You could say that. It's been a little up and down. We started very well in the first game, put up a good score, and then could not get past the line in the final over. The second game we were outplayed completely. I think Gauss played a brilliant innings. The third game was again a middling game. We didn't play as well as we would have liked to. Fourth game, I think we should have won against Janakpur, who probably are the best team in the tournament today on form and paper. And again today...
that's out of here as well. 6s galore from the bat of Rohit Paudel. He's turning it on in the middle, and this is a good over too. Coach, the last match must have been heartbreak of a different level. How difficult it is after a loss as close as that?
That is what I'm here for, if you ask me. Because it's never easy to come back from a loss of that kind. It really hurts. And we keep thinking about the maybe 1%ers or the one ball, this one ball, that one ball, but it doesn't really work that way in cricket. What we do is we just learn from whatever mistakes we might have made or the luck that didn't go our way, and look forward to the next game.
Yeah, we are hearing chants of Rohit because he's entertaining the crowds as well very well. But coach, you've been with the Nepal side as well as a consultant since September 2023. I'm sure the larger picture for you is to also keep a lookout on a lot more talent through this tournament.
Absolutely. I think the one good thing that is probably happening is in the last few matches, a lot of domestic players are stepping up with the bat and ball. And that is what I think this tournament is all about. Because the international players will come and perform and go. But the more the domestic players put their hand up and perform, I think that will stand Nepal cricket in very good stead.
Right, coach, wonderful having you. It's a good passage of play. We only hope you go the distance in this match and get that elusive win that you've been looking for. Thank you for your time.
Thank you very much. Pleasure.
Yeah, it's back to the commentators.
Our thanks to both Mikhail and Nandis. It's a big over. 15 have come from it. The Lions on the charge. 131 for 4.
I dare to overcome every hurdle and shine like a beacon. Presidential Graduate School, where every step leads to a new adventure.
DHI happier home. Today sa hai.
तर यो जित्ती दाग यो निकाल्न इजी छ। सर्फ एक्सेल इजी वाश, यसको 10 हातको शक्ति छ यस्तो जसले जिद्दी दाग निकाल्न गर्छ इजी। सर्फ एक्सेल इजी वाश।
Globally trusted hair transplant expert, Foliderm.
They're going to get a lot more than that.
Well, if Padel stays at the crease, they can get anything. Some fantastic striking, and he's targeting that short boundary as well, so he targeted it really well the last over.
Yeah, Rijal Brothers back into the attack. Great running. Look at how quick Powdell is. Cantered home for 2. Okay, you're fresh in, Goffey. You were known as one of England's greatest ever seamers. What about this from Rijal Brothers early this morning?
Yeah, making use of a little bit of movement early doors, swinging back in, the advantage of the new white ball, little bit of swing, decent pace, pitched on middle, hit leg, Jaffa. Pretty good delivery, would you say?
And that's a Jaffa too. Where's this one gone? Oh, nearly all the way. One bounce. That's going to be a Super 4 powered by Encel 4G.
Well, this is clever play from Lumbini. They're actually targeting that short boundary. And it's very clever batting with a right-handed, left-handed combination. Hitting to the short boundary. A miss it gets you over there. It didn't quite get over hold of that one and just fell short. But he'll settle for 4. One bouncing over the boundary.
What a partnership this is turning out to be. Remember, Sandeep Jura still to come. Might not need him the way these two are going. Yeah, you talk about using that new ball. It really only moves for, what, 4 or 5 overs, if that?
Yeah, I mean, these days, I think you get past that first, second over, you've seen a lot around the world cricket, and the spinners tend to open a lot now, ball that first or second over. But me as a coach, when I coach, I like, especially a left-arm spinner, they have an unbelievable knack at getting a wicket in the first over, especially to right-handers. Left-armer swinging back into the pads of the right-hander.
You will not believe the number of left-arm spinners we have here in Nepal. I reckon we've seen at least 16, if not 18, domestic left-armers in this comp. Good Yorker, and they've all generally been pretty good. There's some good talented left-arm seamers too. Rijal Brothers. I like the way Pratish GC has gone for the Kings. This is a great Yorker.
It is, and you have to have all good deliveries because he's on fire at the moment. And when you can bowl a Yorker like that, a skiller, why would you bowl any other delivery when the batter's looking to hit boundaries?
It's almost gone out of the game a bit, hasn't it? It's unfashionable for some reason. Into the slot, smashed down the ground, 1 bounce, 4 more. Rohit Powdell, he's been the batting star of this tournament. He continues to shine.
And that's the reason it's gone out of fashion, because if people can't deliver it, ball after ball, and they get it slightly wrong, this happens. Straight in the slot, it is straight down the ground, head still, beautiful bat swing, and there you go, another fine strike down the ground.
And Darren, what we've seen throughout this tournament has been straight down the ground is the place to score. You've got great reward if you hit straight, whatever the length, whether it's full or short. That's where batters have got reward, and Powdell knows that better than anyone here on this ground that he loves so much. Change of angle now around the wicket. Gets a bit of it, and oh, Saad bin Safar can't get him on to strike. End of the 18th, 142 for 4.
Watch NPL on the go on Encel app, unlimited YouTube and other NPL packs. Download Encel app now or dial *123*9#.
Tapaico Asli Energy Red Bull Asli Nerozo.
I dare to overcome every hurdle and shine like a beacon. Presidential Graduate School, where every step leads to a new adventure.
It was a very, very chilly morning. We had the first snowfall of the year. That was up in the Humla district, up in the Karnali province. We'll see the Karnali Axe come into action. That was last night. Pretty heavy snowfall too. And even though some of the jackets are being unzipped, it's still pretty chilly. Let's hope that sun warms us all up as we push into December, the 10th of December now. Fans have been really enjoying it, though. They've added such colour and such character. There's been some good dance moves up there, Goffey, I'll tell you.
Oh, I'd fit him well. Winner of Strictly Come Dancing, you know.
Forgot about that.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, for those watching on Star Sports in India or here in Nepal, they might have no idea. Oh, direct hit might be interesting. Powdell's so quick. My gut is that he's got home, but you never know with a direct hit, do you? It's Deepak Bahara with the throw, and Buddy Pradhan has rightly gone upstairs. Did he get home, Rohit Powdell?
Well, good fielding, so important in T20 cricket. But we're going to have a look. It's worth a look.
It's an NPay umpire decision pending moment. Powdell's quick. Is he quick enough? Of course he is.
Yeah, he walked it. Absolute walked it. Well in. Good technique, that slide in the bat in, full stretch. Safe as houses.
And we'll see Not Out come up on the big screen now. Great running from Powdell, and as you rightly said, the perfect technique too, shown by the captain of the country. This should be just the one, because Benkenstein is quick in. Tell us about that Strictly Come Dancing. People in India and Nepal might not know what it is. Hugely popular in the UK.
Well, Dancing with the Stars, Strictly Come Dancing, whichever way you want to put it. If you just think of Bollywood and all the Bollywood dancing, that's what I did.
What was your go-to? What was it, a tango, or what was your kind of your favourite?
Well, a paso doble or a quick step. I was pretty impressive at that one.
Paso doble? I don't even know what that is.
Yeah.
What's that one?
Spanish flamenco dancing, kind of strong, powerful bullfighter music.
Little bit of moves.
Yeah.
I think there's been a couple of cricketers. Did Mark Ramprakash win that as well?
Ramprakash won it after me, yeah. Michael Vaughan did it. He wasn't very good. Graham Swan was terrible. And Phil Tufnell was even worse, yeah. So there's been 5 cricketers.
Can't see Tuffers with the hips.
No.
Going well, no. Powdell into the leg side. Finds the gap. It's 4 more. Captain fantastic. It's Rohit Powdell. What a player.
Absolutely. So impressive. Like I said, first time I've seen him play, but you know, he could fit in anywhere around the world. Some of the shots have been outstanding. Such a good hand-eye coordination. Again, hitting to the short boundary. And Tanvir is a clever performer. And to be taking him down to that short boundary is the clever go-to shot.
100 partnerships now come up too, of just 64 deliveries. How different could it have been if Sohail Tanvir held on to that catch? I think Saad bin Safar was on 3 at the time. And look at him now, he's on 46, Powdell's on 76. They put on 100 of 64 balls. Gonna be just the single out. Marvellous in-swinging Yorker. Oh, they're gonna get 2, great running, great awareness too from Rohit Powdell.
Well, they've gone, haven't they? The Chitwan have gone absolutely under pressure. They put pressure on them. Lumbini Lions, 2 byes. Good Yorker, actually. Keeper missed it. Not an easy one to take down the leg side. And then a bit of a commotion. Panic stations. What was that?
He's nearly not thrown the ball there. He's nearly lost it out of his hands. 2 byes to the total, spot on. 150 comes up. Full toss. Has he found the gap again? Not this time. Have you ever seen anything like it? Powdell, tournament's leading run scorer. They're yet to win a game.
It's amazing. From what I've seen, when you've got a player like this in your ranks, it's a pretty impressive knock. 77 from 55. But let's not take away Zafar here. 46 from 32 deliveries. I think he's been the perfect partner and played some wonderful shots between them. As I said, very impressive partnership. 103 now of just 66 deliveries.
They've used the left hand, right hand really well, haven't they? And given them every over a chance to exploit the shorter side. Had that life, but he's made use of it, Saad bin Safar. Think about the second here. Powdell would love the strike, but Zafar can't do it. End of the 19th, 1 to go. 153 for 4.
Pond Super Light Gel with hyaluronic acid. 200% instant hydration. Miracles happen.
Mata, प्रभु इन्स्योरेन्स छ साथ अनि तपाईको
Prabhu Insurance, protecting your future.
DHI Happier Home. छुट्टै छ है।
बैंकिङ सेक्टरमा पहिलो पटक सिद्धार्थ बैंकले ल्याएको छ सिद्धार्थ रिवार्ड्स। यसमा पोइन्ट छ। सिद्धार्थ बैंक, सम्बन्ध सधैँभरिलाई।
To Jamsakil, to Sanapa, all the history of Bhaktapur. It's a stunning place.
You have to teach me how to say them all first. Never mind, look at them. Looks pretty stunning.
We'll go syllable by syllable, don't you worry.
And coming in to land the other day was fascinating, seeing the Himalayas there and the Snow Peak Mount. Oh, amazing.
All at the land of the gods here. We're up in the Himalayas for this. The Festival of the Himalayas is what the tournament has been named, and it's inspiring kids young and old. There's our mascot in the background too, Jeet, the snow leopard. We love them. Oh, what a way to get to 50. This has been a sparkling innings, probably the best of the tournament for Sadbin Safar by a distance. 51 comes up off 34 deliveries. Well played.
Well, Zafar Takeabout deserves the applause from this passionate crowd. An amazing shot, absolutely wonderful shot. Strike rate of 150, used his feet, waltzed down the ground, we're talking about dancing, and just lofted it over mid-off. Lovely shot for 4.
Almost a bit of swagger in that, wasn't there, the way he came down the track? Oh, now this surely has to be a no ball. And the free hit's going to follow, and Powdell will get on strike. That's a great result for the Lions. It is a no ball. The free hit will be incoming. An apology, complete accident from Dakal.
Well, they've gone here, haven't they, the Chipwan Rhinos? They've absolutely gone. They've gone under pressure this last 3 or 4 overs, and it just goes to show T20 partnerships are important. It seems to have gone out the game, but here we go. Slipped out the hand, probably went for the Yorker, above waist high. No ball, went straight up there from the umpire, and it's the free hit that follows. And the last man you want to strike is this man, Powdell.
Good umpiring, Buddy Pradhan, immediately seeing that that's gone above the waist high position without bouncing. So therefore it's the no ball. The free hit, also the warning given to the bowler. Bowls another one of those. They'll have to find someone else for the last few balls.
It's good, isn't it? You get a slap on the wrist.
Here comes the free hit. Dakal's going to come round the wicket. Powdell surely going to target down the ground. Instead he goes into the leg side. What's the fielder doing? He's watched it go over his head. As you said, the Rhinos, they're gone. They're out of their feet.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's they have gone, haven't they, here? I mean, what a wonderful shot. It's a free hit, but they're just stood still, flaked it off his leg side. The fielder was in off the boundary, just didn't pick it up through the air, and there you go. Oh, another great shot.
How can you not be on the rope there for a free hit if you're Deepak Bahara? He snuck in. He didn't. I don't think he even picked it up, did he? Didn't even make an attempt to get back.
Well, he came running in to start, and then thought, oh no, he's hit that quite well.
81 not out. He came up just short of 100. Remember earlier in the comp. Could he get there? No. Picked out the man, the larger side. Luke Benkenstein holds on to a great catch, and it ends a most marvellous innings from the captain of the Lions. The tournament's leading run scorer falls for 81.
Absolutely wonderful, wonderful innings. Unlucky there, such a good contact. The bowler there bowling it into the wicket. Bit of a slower ball. Hit it so well, threw everything at it, the kitchen sink, but just not enough. I'll tell you what, wonderful bit of fielding on the boundary. Wonderful bit of fielding, but what a terrific knock. 81 from 57, and Lamini 163 for 5.
New to the crease, Sandeep Jura, switch it, 4, 1 bounce. They're all out of the Lions today.
Where's Jura been? Coming in, first ball. Tell you what, I fancy a bit of this. Momentum's on our side. Absolutely wonderful, wonderful shot. Look at that. Technique, everything. wonderful.
And Shakti Gauchan, the legend, the icon of Nepalese cricket there, the assistant coach, he loves every second of it. He was out coaching the under-19s in the UAE, has come back in. Jora's had a little cameo here, tries to do the same again, but misses out. Do you like those modern shots, the innovation?
Well, I do, absolutely love them. It's great to watch, and like I said, cricket's gone so far, especially on the batting side. The bowlers have yet to catch up. I've talked about this many times in the coaching sense, but the batters now, they hit all around the ground.
This catch from Luke Benkenstein was quite brilliant. We've not really called it out as to how fantastic it was, because that easily could have burst through his hands and gone for 6, would have got Powdell to 87, and he might have been thinking about 100. Another gem of a knock. Here's the final ball of the first innings. Slower ball, oh, that is skills, and they're going to try to run it by in vain, and Saad bin Safar, rather than being knocked out, very selflessly attempts to get an extra run for the team. He can't, and actually, amidst the wreckage of a difficult bowling performance, Rijan Dakal's figures stand out. 3 for 29 for him, and a good comeback despite that no ball. The Lions very satisfied. It's the second highest score from the morning games in the tournament. As we get one more look at the run out, they'll have to be content, and I think they'll be very content with 167 for 6.
Yeah, I think 167 is a good total, and actually if the Lions use their head and watch how they've bowled, stay away from getting hit on the short boundary, use your brains as a bowler. The coach has got to be into the ears here, telling him what to do. Lots of slower balls into the pitch is going to be hard, but it's a very good innings there. 167 for 6 in the 20 overs.
Yeah, I'd expect quite a bit of spin as well from the Lumbini Lions. Captain, he's going to come out and probably bowl 4 overs of off spin, having been the star with the bat. 81 for him. A real credit to Saad bin Safar. He had to make use of the life. Sohail Tanvir, that drop, how costly was that?
Absolutely costly, and it goes to show, but I said the partnership was outstanding, over 100, and when you get a partnership like that in a T20 game, you're always going to put a good score on the board. Fantastic really from the Lions.
Yeah, you certainly are. It was a really good effort, worth 114 runs for the 5th wicket, and that was the standout show. Tom Moores, well, he was really aggressive and attacking when he came in. It was a scattergun innings, 10 off 5 for him.
Yeah, disappointed actually. I think he's an intelligent cricketer, Tom Moores, and I think he threw his wicket away. If he would have been there as well, saying that, the partnership that followed, probably a blessing, but he's a good player and he's better than that today.
Yeah, no Bibek Yadav, the big surprise. Remember, he made 77 earlier in the comp with 7 sixes. The standout bowler, no doubt about it, Rijan Dakal. But Ranjit Kumar, the left-arm spinner, was the pick in terms of the economy rates. He went for just 26 from his 4 overs, including 9 dot balls. Let's get a look at the highlights here, Darren. It was, well, a chastening start yet again. Ashutosh up at the top failed, and also Unmuk Chand just can't get a run at the moment.
Yeah, I've heard so, and I said the first time I've seen him, and it wasn't a good start for him, but the 2 left-arm seamers started well for the Rhinos, and the spinners. Mala first came into the side, he bowls it really slow into the pitch, and at one point they looked in trouble, the Lions. But as I said, once Padel come to the crease, some of the shots were outstanding. There was some good fielding and some bad fielding from the Rhinos, and some good striking. I mean, that is just a superb catch.
Yeah, that was a game-changing moment, and this was too. I have no idea how Sohail Tanvir has dropped that one, and then it was all about Powdell. Yes, Saad bin Safar started to play his role, but initially it was Powdell. The scoops, the ramps, power straight down the ground, and the slog sweeps, those 2 right out of the screws, weren't they?
Absolutely right out the screw, and like I said, they were very clever with the way they're batting. They used that short boundary. Very clever batting, right and left-handed combination, very clever. And if you've got that in your armoury, you use it. Left-right combination throughout is always good. That
was the moment to get to 50 for Saad bin Safar, and then I just wonder, was Powdell thinking about 100 with 2 maximums after that one? A wonderful catch held by Luke Benkenstein, and then it wasn't Bibek Yadav, it was Sandeep Jora they went with. He got 1 boundary, but then Saad bin Safar very selflessly ran himself out trying to get 1 more single. I think they're ahead of the game though with 167 for 6, and it means that coming back after this break, the Chitwan Rhinos are going to need to bat very well. If they don't, the Lions are going to taste success for the first time in the tournament. Don't go anywhere too far. The Chitwan Rhinos will need 168 to win.
happier home छुट्टै छ है
तपाईको असली एनर्जी रेड बुल असली नै रोजौ
म त पैसा लिन्छु आइमी पेमा चाहियो के र खर्च गर्न सजिलो कार्डबाटै किन्छु म लिन्छु म क्यास पनि पाइन्छ हो विदेशबाट आएको रकम वेलकम टु आइमी पे वालेट आइमी पे भए चाहियो के छ सबै सेट
DHI happier home छुट्टै छ है
तिमलाई गुलाब साह्रै मन पर्छ है अनि चन्दनको सुगन्धले मनलाई शान्त र पवित्र बनाउँछ
मङ्गलदीप गुलाब चन्दन पूजा अगरबत्ती
Legends rise through greatness and lead with their actions. From a timeless legacy to inspiring a nation, legends choose the ball. Drive like a legend. Drive the ball.
सिद्धार्थ SIP मा लगानी किन गर्ने आफ्नो बच्चाको उज्जवल भविष्यको लागि आनन्दसँग रिटायरमेन्ट बिताउनको लागि आफ्नो सपनाको घर बनाउनको लागि लङ टर्ममा धेरै फाइदा पाउनको लागि त्यसैले सिद्धार्थ SIP मा हरेक महिना सानो सानो लगानी गरी लङ टर्ममा धेरै फाइदा पाउनुहोस् सिद्धार्थ SIP
दुईटा चिसो रेड बुल गर्दिनु न
भाइ रेड बुल के दिएको यो रेड बुल भनेपछि रेड बुलले चाहिन्छ
रेड बुल असली नै रोजौ
म त पैसा लिन्छु आइमी पेमा चाहियो के र खर्च गर्न सजिलो कार्डबाटै किन्छु म लिन्छु म क्यास पनि पाइन्छ हो विदेशबाट आएको रकम वेलकम टु आइमी पे वालेट आइमी पे भए चाहियो के छ सबै सेट
फसेर हेर बाहिर यसरी भित्र जान त गाह्रो छ
तर यो जिद्दी दाग यो निकाल्न इजी छ सर्फ एक्सेल इजी वाश यसको 10 हातको शक्ति छ यस्तो जसले जिद्दी दाग निकाल्न गर्छ इजी सर्फ एक्सेल इजी वाश
And the winner of Miss Nepal World 2023 is Miss DHI, Sricha Pradhan.
नमस्कार म मिस नेपाल र मिस DHI श्रिचा प्रधान मेरो यो जितको खुसीमा मलाई साथ दिने DHI ले हजुरहरूको घरमा पनि धेरै खुसी ल्याउनेछ Wishing you all a happier home.
DHI, happier home. छुट्टै छ है
NPL Live को unlimited excitement तपाईकै हातमा catch the live stream highlights NPL packs free tickets games and more from NPL with Ncell app download Ncell app now
म त निर्धक्क छु प्रभु इन्स्योरेन्स छ साथ अनि तपाईको
प्रभु इन्स्योरेन्स प्रोटेक्टिङ योर फ्युचर
Himstar for a complete home.
Pond Super Light Gel with hyaluronic acid. 200% instant hydration. Miracles happen.
Watch NPL on the go on Ncell app. Unlimited YouTube and other NPL packs. Download Ncell app now or dial *123*9#.
मैच को मिठो साथी रिजाल्स नमकीन जति खाए पनि खाउ खाउ लाग्ने सुजल डेरीको उत्कृष्ट उत्पादन डिलाइट डेरी व्हाइटनरले अब हरेक दिन डिलाइटफुल
Himstar for a complete home.
Neoco world-class range का solar water heaters, water purifiers, chimneys र gas hobs ले तपाईं र तपाईंको घरको पूर्ण रूपमा केयर गर्छ किनकि नियोले बुझेको छ your way of quality living.
Legends rise through greatness and lead with their actions. From a timeless legacy to inspiring a nation, legends choose the ball. Drive like a legend. Drive the ball.
तिमलाई गुलाब साह्रै मन पर्छ है अनि चन्दनको सुगन्धले मनलाई शान्त र पवित्र बनाउँछ
मङ्गलदीप गुलाब चन्दन पूजा अगरबत्ती
तर यो जिद्दी दाग यो निकाल्न इजी छ सर्फ एक्सेल इजी वाश यसको 10 हातको शक्ति छ यस्तो जसले जिद्दी दाग निकाल्न गर्छ इजी सर्फ एक्सेल इजी वाश
Himstar for a complete home.
Watch NPL on the go on Ncell app. Unlimited YouTube and other NPL packs. Download Ncell app now or dial *123*9#.
Himstar for a complete home.
I dare to express myself freely. I dare to aim with precision. I dare to explore new paths, fueled by ambition and unshakable focus. I dare to imagine a world where innovation isn't just a concept, but a reality. I dare to overcome every hurdle and shine like a beacon. Presidential Graduate School, where every step leads to a new adventure.
नयाँ पुस्ताका सपनाहरू थाहै नपाइकन आफ्ना सपनाहरू बनिसकेका हुन्छन् ती सपनाहरूलाई पूरा गर्नुस् खुलेर जिउनुस् सानीमा रिलायन्स लाइफ इन्स्योरेन्स खुलेर जियौं
सुजल डेरीको उत्कृष्ट उत्पादन डिलाइट डेयरी व्हाइटनरले
Simmons with his first delivery. First runs on the board for Rhinos as well as Karki gets off the mark.
Yeah, and the thing about Simmons, I actually think he's been a lot better than his numbers suggest because he's bowled at very difficult times. He always bowls at the back end of an innings, and we know in the afternoon games it really does become a real batting paradise, and he bowls hard cutters into the surface. He hasn't been helped sometimes by some indifferent fielding, so I think he's been better than his numbers suggest.
Yeah, he's had his moments, but he needs some support in the field. They have the cushion of runs right now to attack as well, yeah, HD.
It hasn't been their problem, runs, has it? It's really been with the ball in hand. They got 190 in one of the games and it was chased down. But this is a decent score in the morning fixture.
That's in the gap. I'm not too sure it has enough legs to go for a four. They'll get a couple of runs. And Raval as well is off the mark. The start will be so important. Sri at the pitch report did mention it's a 160, 170 pitch. He was on cue with that.
Well, if it's anyone that knows this pitch, it will be our Sri. He's been out there more than any of the players.
Yeah, it's quite a love affair there with Sri and the 22 yards. Yeah, looks a good surface. Ball's nicely coming onto the bat. Slip in place for the left arm seamer. Yeah, you have 3 on the off inside the circle, 3 on the on inside the circle, a deep third and a deep square leg.
Rhinos, excuse me, wouldn't be chasing such a substantial total in this first game if it wasn't for their fielding. Fielding let them down a little bit.
Yeah, full delivery. Should have dispatched this one. He'll be kicking himself, and that's what happens. You're not used to rolls up front. Just be a little cautious there.
What did you make of the Sohail Tanvir miss? Sun in the eyes? Because that was a massive miss. Zafar, I think, had just 3.
This could be close. This could be very close. Throws it at the striker's end. Not too sure if that run was on, but all is well that ends well. Done with over number 1. It's 4 for no loss.
Dark Fantasy.
Pond Super Light Gel with hyaluronic acid. 200% instant hydration. Miracles happen.
We'll take a look at this catch once again. A drop chance. Oh dear. He lost it in the sun. HD.
He thinks he's got it, but it is an amazing thing because you can see the ball and you think, I've got it, I've got it, I've got it. And as soon as your eyes catch the sun, you see absolutely nothing.
That's gone the distance, has it? Oh, nicely done. Great commitment. Has he hurt himself as well? The knee just got stuck on the turf, and that can be very painful and can hurt as well. He's on the ground. He'll need some medical attention.
It's a skill in itself, knowing how to slide after a ball, next to a ball. And if the knee goes in the ground first, it can stick and you can do some serious, serious damage.
And he's Durgesh, he's the bowler. His 4 overs have been very effective for the Lumbini Lions, and these are not good signs. And HD, if you take a look at that replay once again, you could literally see that turf coming out on the impact of the knee over there, and this can hurt as well. Good to see him standing on his feet, but look at, oh, there it is. You can see a puff of dust coming out as well.
There's a number of things. That was a really good angle to see it, if there can be a good angle, because we don't like to see players getting injured, but it's almost as if his ankle twists first, then the knee goes into the ground. It didn't look good at all.
Yeah, it's been a Rohit Paudel show for the Lumbini Lions. Give him the bat, he gets the runs. In the last match as well, got 2 wickets with the ball in 1 over. He brings himself as early as the 2nd over of this innings. And this ball is turning as well.
Yeah, you think the skipper said, enough of this, I'm going to take matters into my own hands here. I need a win.
That's in the air. Miscues this one. Should be wicket number 1 for the Lions. It is. Rahul departs, the captain, with a Midas touch. Magical arm strikes early. And Lumbini Lions draw first blood.
Well, it might very well be the partnership of the day. Rohit Paudel with the ball. Saad with the catch. Brilliant with the bat. Now the little combination with the ball. So Bipin Rahul goes for 5. That opening partnership doesn't work. The Rhinos 6 for 1.
Fantastic start here for the Lions. They've got the runs on the board, courtesy their captain. And they've got the first wicket again, courtesy their captain. And we see a big change on top here for the Rhinos. Sohail Tanvir walks out. He's been short of runs. Is this the perfect time for him to get back into the mix of things? Yeah, he'll just push it along and amble across to the other end. Oh, he's struggling. He's 39 years young. And that'll be the preferred target area each time he's running. Wherever Sohail is, throw the ball.
You're such a nice man. 39 years young. He ran between the wickets there like 39 years old.
Yeah, but he made it. HD, he made it. Oh, what an inspiring character, Sohail Tanvir. Yeah, plays that in the gap. Protection in the deep. What an over. 4 runs and a wicket of Rawal as well. Rhinos 8 for 1.
सुजल डेरीको उत्कृष्ट उत्पादन डिलाइट डेरी व्हाइटनरले अब हरेक दिन डिलाइटफुल।
NPL Live को unlimited excitement तपाईकै हातमा। Catch the live stream, highlights, NPL packs, free tickets, games and more from NPL with Ncell app. Download Ncell app now.
Himsta for a complete home.
Great start from captain, fantastic, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Tom, HD Ackerman here. I just want to ask you a little bit about the surface. We found that the morning games, the ball has spun quite significantly for the team batting first. Did it play better this morning for you guys to post 160?
I think so, yeah. I think it's played better than it has done in the previous games. It still spun a little bit, as you can see, the hold, and can be a bit grippy, but tends to sort of get better through the day, doesn't it? So.
Yeah, that's nicely played. On the up, stand and deliver. And that will also be the first boundary for the Rhinos. Yeah, Tom, just coming back to your score of 167 for 6. At the halfway stage, what was the discussion in the dugout? You felt this is enough?
Yeah, definitely. I think, you know, it's probably one of the highest totals we've seen in the morning game so far. And I think, obviously, the skipper doing what he's done really all tournament, and you know, being really solid in that middle overs and built that nice partnership with Saad. So we've definitely got the platform, we just need to try and defend it now.
Yeah, the skipper certainly has played well, Tom. He's been exceptional throughout. Just want to ask you a little bit about Sohail Tanvir, who's just walked into bat now. Has that surprised you guys a little bit with Kushal Mala and Lofty Eaton, Ravi Bopara not coming in early enough?
Yeah, it shocked me a little bit. I'm not going to lie, but I think they're obviously trying to utilise that short boundary a little bit, put a bit of pressure on us, and maybe capitalise on this power play. That's what I'm sort of taking from it. So we'll see. Bold. Lovely, Simo.
We talk about surprises, Tom, and it's a standard question we ask here of all our overseas players, because not many of us from overseas come to Nepal. Have you enjoyed it so far? Has it surprised you on what a lovely country it is?
Oh yeah, I've absolutely loved it. It's such a beautiful country, and I mean, obviously the cricket here, they're so passionate, and the fans, and you know, we've just been so lucky to have great crowds and be part of such a great tournament, to be fair. Catch it.
This one's in the air to clear the infield as well. And in the process, go for a boundary too. It's turning out to be a good over. 8 runs coming off it. Tom, you've had your moments with the bat as well. A 40, a couple of 30s. What's it like playing at the TU Stadium in front of such huge crowds in the inaugural edition of the NPL?
Yeah, it's been great fun. Obviously, it's just a shame that, you know, we've had a tough start to the tournament as a team, and they've not been in winning causes, but to be able to spend some time out there and obviously enjoy the crowd and be out here in Nepal is a a very special thing. So I feel very lucky to be able to do that. Catch it.
Catch it, says Moores, and it has been caught. There you go, Moores. Your wish has been granted. This is a big moment for you. Yeah, what a wicket. Simmons strikes, Karki departs. That's wicket number 2. They're done with over number 3. It's 16 for the loss of 2 wickets.
Neoco solar water heaters, water purifiers, chimneys, the gas hobs le buzeko cha. Your way of quality living.
अब सिद्धार्थ बैंकको कार्ड प्रयोग गरी खरिद गर्दा मोबाइल बैंकिङबाट टप अप गर्दा रिवार्ड पोइन्ट अर्न गर्नुहोस्। सिद्धार्थ रिवार्ड्स, यसमा पोइन्ट छ। सिद्धार्थ बैंक, सम्बन्ध सधैँभरिलाई।
तपाईको असली एनर्जी रेड बुल, असली नै रोजौं।
I dare to overcome every hurdle and shine like a beacon. Presidential Graduate School, where every step leads to a new adventure.
The plan for the Lions, and the Rhinos are falling apart.
Everyone is aware that the Lions need to win 3 from 3 to have any sort of a chance to get to the playoffs. But the other thing that's important is if they win, they got to win big just to improve that net run rate. Well, Podell's ensuring that they're on the way, because the man that was sent in to get a move on for the Rhinos is gone for 1. It's 16 for 3.
Everything that Rohit Paudel has touched in NPL1 has turned into gold. And out comes Ravi Bopara, the man who's done the rescue act time and again for the Rhinos. What a passage of play for the Lions. Oh, that turned a mile, almost clipped the top of off. And that reaction says it all. Tom, you'd rather stay mic'd up for the entire game because you're turning out to be lucky on the mic.
Yes, I do. That's the thing. That's what I want to do. We're not changing anything right now.
Yeah, right.
How good's the skipper been?
Good to see, buddy.
Sensational with bat, now weighing in with the ball. We'll give you the breather between deliveries here.
No problem.
Come on, lads, come on, lads, come on.
Oh, I'll catch you quickly here, Tom. The can't help thinking that the game sort of starts now for you guys, though, with Bopara and probably Kushal Mala and Lofty Eaton still to come. You can't sort of rest on the start.
No, yeah, I think this is Ravi's a huge wicket for them. I think obviously if we could try and get him early, and then like you said, the other guys coming in, I think this is the game probably right here. They've obviously experimented a little bit with Sohail up front to try and sort of make a dent in that total, but yeah, I think you're right. There's a lot on this partnership, I think.
I was going to ask you a little bit of question about you personally and the fact you play at Notts, if I'm not mistaken, and you play, your dad coaches there. Now, I had a very similar experience. I played a lot of cricket where my dad was the coach. Does it put extra pressure on you as a player, do you think? I'd be interested to know your thoughts.
Yeah, I think so, a little bit. I think obviously, like you said, it's you've experienced it yourself. There's obviously pros and cons to it. I think there's definitely a little bit of added pressure because. One sec. Oh, skipper. Yeah, there's obviously a little bit of added pressure just because of the nature of
Very fine batter for the Lumbini Lions. Has been in the mix, getting some runs as well for them. And at the moment, very buoyed by this effort early on.
Yeah, quite interesting that Luke Benkenstein's out there as well, and you know his dad's a coach, and as I said, that I'd experienced that, and it's not easy. I promise you, it's not easy because you feel as though you want to perform because you always feel in the back of your minds that maybe your teammates are thinking you're in a team because of a dad. But if you get the runs as Tom gets, those kind of pressures fade away. Kapara will just knock it around for a period of time before he looks to accelerate, get his team back in the game. 4 gone, 21 for 3.
Legends rise through greatness and lead with their actions. From a timeless legacy to inspiring a nation, legends choose the ball. Drive like a legend. Drive the ball.
Watch NPL on the go on Ncell app. Unlimited YouTube and other NPL packs. Download Ncell app now or dial *123*9#.
DHI happier home. Today sahay.
Globally trusted hair transplant expert. Foliderm.
यति कार्पेट किन्दा कार्पेटको पछाडि यतिको लोगो हेर्न नबिर्सिनु होला. यति कार्पेटको शहंशाह.
With his off spinners, 2 for 9 for him in his 2 overs.
He really has been a superstar. Sahel Tanvir elevated to number 3 in the hope that he can take that short boundary on. But that experiment has failed. And now the middle order have to do the job, and a big job for the Rhinos.
Yeah, it's going to be the spin of Saad bin Zafar. Captain performed, he performed with the bat. Captain got wickets with the ball. Can he also complement the same? 2 for 11 is best in the series. Economy a little lower, 7.5, with a very fine utility player. A lot of chance of Rohit around the stadium. Yeah, he spoke about sons taking up cricket, seeing their fathers. Is it a natural transition to walk in the shoes of their fathers, HD?
Well, there's a lot out there, isn't there, when you think of the great Sunil Gavaskar and his son Rohan. I think of in South Africa, Sean Pollock with his father Peter Pollock and his uncle Graham Pollock. That's some cricketing family. On this field, we've got Luke Benkenstein's dad. Dale played for South Africa, and obviously Tom Moores and dad Peter Moores, who wonderful coach around the world. It's not necessarily a natural progression, because I do think though you are got it. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Benkenstein has found a big one.
That's a Siddharth Bank 6 as well. Crossing ropes, creating hopes. Half tracker, enough time for him to just position himself. He did that with consummate ease. Yeah, it's got a lot of power on that towards the longest part of the boundary, the cow corner region. Yeah, just coming back to your point, HD.
It has its positives and it has its negatives. The positives are when you're brought up in a house where dad's going to work every day and works cricket, and you spending time at the ground, and he's got his teammates throwing to you. You know, you want to be like that. So you end up following in those footsteps. The pressures that it can create is, you think of Rohan, very good player in his own right, but how do you become like your dad when he's that great a player? You know, that creates those sort of pressures because there's an expectation of a nation. You know, we've got another Gavaskar. Well, we might very well have another Benkenstein, because this is a boundary to end the 5th. 32 for 3.
Pond Super Light Gel with hyaluronic acid. 200% instant hydration. Miracles happen.
Watch NPL on the go on Ncell app. Unlimited YouTube and other NPL packs. Download Ncell app now or dial *123*9#.
Legends rise through greatness and lead with their actions. From a timeless legacy to inspiring a nation, legends choose the ball. Drive like a legend. Drive the ball.
Of the Rhinos, 167 on the board in the first innings, put themselves in a decent position in terms of runs, something that may be defendable. Just need to pick up some more wickets to get themselves over the line. But Shriram alongside me as well. We've got some more spin for you. Worked into the leg side. Ravi Bopara has been a steady performer for the Rhinos so far.
I think a lot would hinge on Ravi Bopara's experience if they had to cross the line. The Lions started slowly as well. They were 33 for 2 after the first 6 overs. And then Paudel played a blinder along with her favorite Canadian, Saad bin Zafar.
And that to a bit of a shocker after he was dropped by Sohail Tanveer. It allowed them to get themselves in a good position. Calls for catch it. This has gone high up in the air. And I think he's done well to just pull that back. The skipper, Roy Paudel. I think we're going to get a second look at this, but they're just so excellent in the field, aren't they?
Yeah, if Paudel couldn't catch it, nobody can. Beautifully bowled by Abhishek Gautam.
Morning was a ranker.
As he saved the boundary, Paudel couldn't get to the catch though.
Well, it's good now. Yeah. Compared to morning.
Oh, he has done very well. One-handed flick back into the ground. Well aware of where the rope is. Saved a few runs for his side. This is going to run away. Really well bowled again. And this time the ball wins. Benkenstein will pick up a boundary.
That's beautifully bowled. The arm ball, Benkenstein didn't know much about it, but fortunately got an outside edge, which also went to the boundary. That was beautifully bowled, came in with the arm. What Benkenstein did was play with soft hands.
Yeah, it's yours.
This time punched into the offside.
Well done. Abhishek.
Seen a little bit of turn on the surface already.
Well done, Babu. Well done, Babu.
Been a great addition, Abhishek Gautam, to this Lions side.
That's yours.
And that should be a single to wrap up the 6th over. End of the power play as well. It's 40 for 3.
तपाईको असली एनर्जी रेड बुल असली नै रोजौं
म त पैसा लिन्छु आइमी पेमा चाहियो के र खर्च गर्न सजिलो कार्डबाटै किन्छु म लिन्छु म ब्याज पनि पाइन्छ हो विदेशबाट आको रकम वेलकम टु आइमी पे वालेट आइमी पे भए चाहियो के छ सबै सेट
म्याचको मिठो साथी रिजाल्स नमकीन जति खाए पनि खाउ खाउ लाग्ने
Pond Super Light Gel with hyaluronic acid. 200% instant hydration. Miracles happen.
8 from 84 deliveries. Saad bin Zafar, who is a wicket taker, hasn't picked up one yet.
Every Canadian is a wicket taker or a run scorer.
Why must you pick on me like this?
Because I love your affinity for the Canadians. Saad bin Zafar and Rohit Paudel were going great guns, and she was only bothered about Saad bin Zafar. She just left Rohit Paudel to the sheds.
That's missed everything. The edge, the stumps, and that's very inaccurate what you just said. Very inaccurate.
Beautifully bowled. Skidded on. Luke Benkenstein must consider himself very lucky to be there.
Well, he's celebrating. Keeper is 100% sure of this. We're going to go upstairs and get some clarity on whether that leg or that foot was inside the line or not. Bale's whipped off in a flash.
Yeah, the Nepal pay decision pending. Beautifully bowled. The last one came in with the arm, but this time it spun. He doesn't look very confident. Luke Benkenstein, yeah, the front foot's perfectly okay. He's dragged that out. How quick was the keeper? The line belongs to the umpire. Has he got his foot behind the line? Has he got anything behind the line? Thank God I'm not Durganath Subedi.
You know, I'm just not sure if their toe is behind the line. This is a tight call. It's going to be a tight call. And he survives, Luke Benkenstein. Extremely tight call.
Yeah, not only tight, it was the right call as well. He had just that toe behind the line, but he'll be breathing now. Must have had his heart in his mouth. Luke Benkenstein, beautifully bowled though by Saad bin Zafar. 4 dot balls.
They will pick up a single here. Worked into the leg side this time. He's not looked very comfortable to spin, Benkenstein.
Especially doesn't know which one's coming in, which one's spinning away. Good experience for him in these conditions, but Ravi Bopara, what a player. His calmness should definitely help Benkenstein at the other end. 9.65 the required rate. Once Bopara gets his eye in, he'll be very dangerous. He will definitely bide his time here, Bopara.
A bit of flight and a swing and a miss. That's the 7th one gone. The Rhinos 41 for 3.
आफ्ना हरेक चिन्ताहरू अब हामीलाई छोडिदिनुस्। तपाईको भोलिको भरपर्दो साथी सानीमा रिलायन्स लाइफ इन्स्योरेन्स खुलेर जियौं।
तर यो जिद्दी दाग यो निकाल्न इजी छ। सर्फ एक्सेल इजी वाश। यसको 10 हातको शक्ति छ यस्तो जसले जिद्दी दाग निकाल्न गर्छ इजी। सर्फ एक्सेल इजी वाश।
Neoco solar water heaters, water purifiers, chimneys, the gas hobs le buzeko cha your way of quality living.
The Rhinos camp. Do have plenty of batting to come still, but they need almost 10 runs and over. Inside out. And it's going to go all the way for 4. In full control this time, Benkenstein.
A very good young player, Benkenstein. This was a lovely shot. Hit it with the spin, inside out. It's not an easy shot to play. But yeah, got the foot out of the way, allowed the arms to come through to access the offside. It was on the stump, mind you. Very, very good shot, wide of long off. That should give him a lot of confidence. Benkenstein, 23 of 17, is looking good.
He's going to be sent back, Ravi Bopara, looking for the single. He wants to get on strike. He's not had much strike. Been out there for 7 deliveries.
That was well played. He allowed the ball to come. Just saw it off the pitch, which is good. Benkenstein looking better and better.
He's fished for that one.
Look at that for spin. That's ragged off the surface. That should create a few doubts. Yeah, Abhishek Gautam, wow. That's gone almost 90 degrees. My good God.
So it makes it so difficult for the batters. Just when you feel a bit comfortable out there, one rips just like that one. Punch this time through the offside. It will bring Bopara back on strike.
Abhishek Gautam has been a terrific addition to this Lions team. The way he got the 2 left-handers, Milanta and James Neesham. Terrific piece of bowling. And look at that. The Lions batted up. Probably the Lions need his services as well.
Except they're bowling now. They're done batting.
Next game.
Some turn again, and just can't get it past the fielder.
Yeah, nicely bowled, slowing that one up. 3 wickets in the last game. Abhishek Gautam, it's been a good addition through the middle overs.
Worked into the offside, and it should be a single. 8 overs gone. The Rhinos 47 for 3.
Watch NPL on the go on Ncell app, unlimited YouTube and other NPL packs. Download Ncell app now or dial *123*9#.
म त पैसा लिन्छु आइमी पेमा चाहियो के र खर्च गर्न सजिलो कार्डबाटै किन्छु म लिन्छु म ब्याज पनि पाइन्छ हो विदेशबाट आएको रकम वेलकम टु आइमी पे वालेट आइमी पे भए चाहियो के छ सबै सेट
I dare to overcome every hurdle and shine like a beacon. Presidential Graduate School, where every step leads.
And a single off the first one this time, off Saad Zafar.
The left arm spin combination from both ends, doing good job here. The asking rate's gone past 10. Malla yet to come. Lofty Eaton can whack the ball. Got a quick 100 on this ground. Amar Rautela got some batting to come. There's a bit in it for the spinner still. 66 in the last 5, the Lions, when they were batting. So Bopara would know that. If he hangs in there, the runs will come.
Risti pushed into the leg side. He's had a couple of half centuries as well, a decent score last game as well. Ravi Bopar's looked fairly solid here at the Nepal Premier League.
He's very experienced. He's played so much T20s. Ravi Bopara, he's played all over the world. More than 450 T20 games. That's a lot of experience. And that should hold Benkenstein in good stead as well. Just that calming influence might hang in there. Look at that, 483 games, 9,652 runs. That's amazing.
Yeah, and you mentioned bringing the calmness. He really does. From the time that he's out there in the middle, he keeps his game very simple, nothing irrational, good composure.
He was on the mic as well with us. He was so composed. He knew what he was saying. Be a great mentor to that side. Yeah, end of the 9th, and it's 52 for 3.
सुजल डेयरीको उत्कृष्ट उत्पादन डिलाइट डेयरी व्हाइटनरले अब हरेक दिन डिलाइट फुल
तपाईको असली एनर्जी रेड बुल असली नै रोजौं
DHI Happier Home. Today Sahay.
Mascot having a good time dancing away to the music. Lumbini Lions, well, he looks like he means business. He's got his pads on as well. And he never smiles. Those teeth, I mean, they just look like he's on the prowl all the time.
The Lions need to get on the prowl now. They need a win. They drop this game, they're out of the tournament. But they've got themselves a chance. They've got the runs on the board. And they're in a good position. The required rate's still 10.55. Vivek Yadav.
Vivek Yadav, he starts well. He has been expensive in the past. Just starting to find his way back in with the ball. Decent with the bat, but the bowling department's really struggled for him.
Yeah, he's a good all-rounder. He's coming into his own in this tournament. Got a 77 not out. It's been a tad expensive.
Just working the ball around the gaps at the moment. Singles coming, doubles coming. It's been 12 deliveries since the last boundary. That required run rate now, just shy of 11 runs and over.
Last 30 balls, just 31 runs have come. But Ravi Bopara will be well aware of that. He will know which bowler. He'll just wait for the right bowler to target. This partnership still very crucial. Malla to come, yes, Lofty Eaton can play the big shots. But this partnership still very crucial.
Tries to heave it into the leg side. 5 bowlers used so far.
Vivek, missing leg. And if at all a batsman's got to take a chance, it will be Benkenstein. You'd ideally want Bopara batting till the 15, 16, 17, deeper into the innings, because his experience and calmness is what is required.
Tries to get a piece of that. Again, it's just going to be 2 runs. They run well. But the boundaries now, they do need to start finding them a bit more often. 113 required off 62 deliveries.
Just got to keep waiting for the right opportunity to launch. What's your best matchup? Where can you get a big over? They got 17 of the over of Lofty Eaton. That's changed the momentum when the Lions were batting.
Using his feet this time and nowhere close to it. The pace was taken off as well. Good adjustment by Vivek Yadav.
Very well bowled. You can see it building on Benkenstein. He wants that boundary badly. Bopara at the other end is as cool as a cucumber.
Last ball. And it's going to be a single to end the 10th. It's 55 for 3, and we're also going to take a short drinks break.
तर यो जित्ती दाग यो निकाल्न इजी छ सर्फ एक्सेल इजी वाश यसको 10 हातको शक्ति छ यस्तो जसले जित्ती दाग निकाल्न गर्छ इजी सर्फ एक्सेल इजी वाश
म त निर्धक्क छु प्रभु इन्स्योरेन्स छ साथ अनि तपाईको
Prabhu Insurance, protecting your future.
मैच को मिठो साथी रिजाल्स नमकीन जति खाए पनि खाउला
Minto Fresh, freshness that bonds.
Legends rise through greatness and lead with their actions. From a timeless legacy to inspiring a nation, legends choose the ball. Drive like a legend. Drive the ball.
Himstar for a complete home.
Pond Super Light Gel with hyaluronic acid. 200% instant hydration. Miracles happen.
Himstar for a complete home.
सुजल डेरीको उत्कृष्ट उत्पादन डिलाइट डेयरी व्हाइटनरले अब हरेक दिन डिलाइटफुल
DHI Happier Home. Today sahay.
Neoco solar water heaters, water purifiers, chimneys, the gas hobs your way of quality living.
They're gone. They're out of the tournament.
Well, it's been a quick tournament for them if they lose today, hasn't it? The Lions, but I thought they got a good total there. 167 for 6. They're in the box seat at the moment. The Rhinos, 2 good players at the crease, Benkenstein and Bopara.
Let's get a look at the 3 wickets that have fallen thus far. And certainly it's been a tournament that's shown promise for big Raymond Simmons. He's picked up 1, Powdell's picked up 2. Is there anything Roald Powdell can't do?
Well, exactly. He's a man of everything, isn't he? He bats and hits it a long way. He bowls those lovely little off spinners, and he's a gun in the field. Pretty handy to have in your side, really.
And what a leader as well. One of the things I've been a bit surprised to see on social media over the last few days of the tournament are some talking about that he's not captaining well. I think he's doing a great job. Abhishek Gautam to continue. He's the youngster from down in the Lumbini province who was added to the draft at the last minute, drafted as a C player. They were split into 3 bands, Goffey. Each team was given an iconic player. That's a national team player that has then gone on, with the exception of Asif Sheikh, to captain the franchise. And then in the 3 bands, Category A, Category B, Category C, Abhishek Gautam through Category C in the wickets, 3 for... And maybe he might just have another one. Who's going to take the catch? Oh, yes! Big moment in the game. It's the big wicket of Luke Benkenstein, who's looked very good this game. It's swinging towards the Lions.
It is. It's swinging towards the Lions. A good total on the board. There's pressure on the Rhinos to score quickly after the break. And here it is. Nice pace. Thrown into the leg stump. Tried to hit to the leg side against the spin. And it's a good catch from...
It's Chand, I think, Goffey, who's taking the catch.
I need to put the glasses on, my friend. I've not got my glasses on.
It is him who's taking the catch. Benkenstein's gone for 31. It's 58 for 4. Spin for breakfast, for lunch and for dinner. He loves it, but he's got the bigger boundary to hit to the leg side. His favourite area is kind of long on out towards a cow corner, deep mid wicket. Can go down the ground too, but you'd think that this is a good matchup, but not with the larger side out in the leg side. Lots of protection out there. 3 men in the deep. He's happy to get off the mark. Let's get another look at the wickets. This is a good catch from Chand, but was Benkenstein tempted into a shot he didn't need to play?
Yeah, but it was well bowled, wasn't it? It was drifted into the leg side. The temptation was hit. And there it goes. Top edge, really trying to sweep, and it was a comfortable catch.
I think half a stop, maybe something from the cover fielder. Again, it's Chand. He's in action aplenty. Clever piece of bowling, wasn't it? It was the drift that did the trick.
It was drifted into that leg stump. The temptation's there to hit to the leg side. Didn't quite get hold of it. And there again, comfortable catch in the covers.
He'll sometimes have the keeping gloves on, so Chand didn't look overly comfortable underneath it, but he did enough. That'll be a wide. Just too far. He's trying to keep it out of Mala's hitting arc.
But there's no need to. The risk is there. If the Rhinos want to go for it, he's hitting to a big boundary. Bowling at the stumps. If he was bowling at the other end, I would say bowl it a bit wider.
Quick single, yeah, plenty of time to get home, even if that was picked up clean. He gets us to the end of the 11th. It's 62 for 4.
Can't wait, won't wait. Sunfeast Stock Fantasy. Dish Home, खुशी को connection.
DHI happier home. Today sahay.
Legends rise through greatness and lead with their actions. From a timeless legacy to inspiring a nation, legends choose the ball. Drive like a legend. Drive the ball.
Out there and explore it.
Well, yes, I had a day off yesterday, but I'm still in recovering from all the flying I've done to get from Guyana to Barbados, Barbados to London, London to Doha, Doha to here in Nepal. But on my next day off, I would love to explore this beautiful country.
Did you work out yet how many time zones you've crossed from Guyana to here in Kathmandu?
All I do know is, but I was tired last night. I sampled the local beer, just had one, and then that was lights out.
There's some good ones, I promise you. There really is.
The Gorka I had or something, or I enjoyed it.
Yeah, very good.
Big bottles, very big bottles.
Always here in Kathmandu. Bapara, slog sweep. Does he get enough? Larger side. No, he doesn't. It's that man again. Rowan Powdell runs, wickets. Is there anything he can't do?
He's a superstar, Superman. He's Powdell. Again, clever matchups, bowling off spin to the right-hander, big boundary, tempting, little bit of air. Bapara gets good contact, but it's such a big boundary. And as you could see there, caught in the deep.
It's Bibek Yadav again. That's a very well judged catch. And look what Rowan Powdell says. He says namaste to the heavens. He says thank you, Lord, for hopefully giving us a chance to win our first game. But Bapara's gone for 12. It's 63 for 5. Well, often we'll like to build up the suspense about who the player of the match might be. Unless something ludicrous happens from here, there's only one man in the running. 80 odd, 3 for 10. He's done it all. It's Rowan Powdell as Jan Nicol Lofty-Eaton, the Namibian, comes to the crease. He does give it a good hit. But Powdell, exemplary, exceptional, excellent. How good?
Very good. First time I've seen him play, so impressive. His batting was excellent. It really, really was, but his bowling's clever. He knows Bapara's a good striker of a cricket ball, but it's got to be a big strike to clear that. It's the longest part of the ground, and a comfortable catch there on the boundary. Big, big wicket. Bapara's a class player.
And he's had a good tournament. He's been striking actually up towards 200, not today. 12 off 16. Slip comes into place. They'll have two left-handers to bowl to. As Kushal Malla sweeps it round the corner, just gets a single. Sometimes, as a captain, the only way to turn your team's fortunes around is to put your team on your shoulders and carry them home.
Well, if in doubt, do it yourself. And there's plenty of teams around the world that rely on one player.